Hello, I'm Scott Neal.
Hello, I'm David.
And I'm in the film program.
I'm in music program.
And this is how digital literacy helped us.
It was very interesting to me to have this class. First, because I discovered many things from my own life, from my own perspective, that I was already using in my digital citizenship and in my digital life. That before I was posting things that probably I didn't read it before just because I liked the title. And in other way, I started to learn that I was being unpolite with the people that are in the networks in my digital life. So I started to control myself in that way. And I learned from this class that that is part of a behavior in this new global village that we are part today. Another thing that I learned from this class is that it's very important to us to transmit and to share what we learn during this time.
I learned that we live in a digital generation, and a couple years ago, or hundreds of years ago, doesn't matter, the digital realm was very unfamiliar, let alone existed at all. But now it exists, and we live in the generation that we find it almost natural. I learned that protecting your identity over the internet is much more of a critical thing for someone's future, as in something that I would do now in the digital realm might affect me years from now, because whatever goes in the digital realm pretty much sticks there. I realized that actually not being too social on social networks is that bad of a thing, but it still does help. But now I know that I'm not pressured to use a social network for social interaction. I actually should go out and meet people instead of using a social network, so that was cool.
Well, I really want to learn more about etiquette, because I really need to be very polite and have a middle place, because I really want to make a change in people, and I really want to be an example, not as a person, as a human being, or as a musician. I want to be an example as a digital citizenship.
One thing I would like to learn more about is probably just the access other countries outside of America have to the internet, and just to see if we are blessed to have such access and everything like that, because the whole issue with our rights and our privacy and the internet, I feel like we should be grateful we can have that technology. But I don't know, maybe more countries have much more access and freedom compared to us.
So I think that it's very important to be a very good digital citizenship, because technology and networking is part of our lives. Many philosophers and important thinkers from the human history has been saying that human being needs to fulfill their needs, and in that needs, one of the most important ones is to socialize with others. And being a good digital citizenship, having a good net etiquette, and being conscious of your rights inside that is very important.
Personally, just a little bit, I would like to know the full-fledged history of the internet, like the origin of the person who sat down and really figured out how to have all these different satellites, and just worldwide, it's pretty significant. I'm just curious of the full-fledged origin of the history of the physical internet existing, not just the structured internet. I'm curious of who made it in their basement.
Well, what I will recommend for new students, because I'm a new student, just 1 month of class, but it was very nice, and I will recommend that you have to be with an open mind, and to understand that probably you will feel that you are doing wrong things in your digital life, and to be in the position to accept that and change that things, and start to realize how important it will be for you to have that behavior, and to start to respect these rules and these ways to do the things.
To new students, I would say definitely come in with a a clean slate, I guess, an open perspective on things. If you use the internet consistently, or a huge fan of the internet, try to see the perspective of someone who doesn't use the internet, let alone modern technology, just to see it and understand it, so you can go in there and not be stubborn and only learn half of the information instead of all of it. Same thing goes for someone who doesn't use internet or modern technology. Try to understand why people do like that. Just appreciate what you got and understand it.